No more contacts. Great work. Wilson's unit is out of action, and you've crippled True Sun's chemical warfare efforts. Also, Kelso just reported in to confirm the survivors from the castle settlement have safely reached the rooftop settlement. There's no one doing what happened to them, but at least you've made sure it won't happen to anyone else.
Today's video is brought to you by dving.net. So dving.net gives you the service to where they can boost your count within any of these game titles. You can see Call of Duty, Destiny, Overwatch, StarCraft, and much more. For example, let's go to Division 2. You can get exotics, weapons, raids, boost your watch level, summit floor boost, and hunter mask. So just click on any of these, add it to the cart, and apply that coupon. So go to checkout, go to apply coupon, and type in Kamikaze. Kamikaze is your coupon. You go to apply, and there you go. You get 15% off. If you have any questions at all, you can contact their support chat in the bottom right hand of your screen. And yeah, there you go. Thank you to dving.net, and back to the video. What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. Now in this build video I'm going to showcase the Scorpio, the new exotic shotgun that was introduced in Season 4. To get the shotgun you have to reach level 55 in the season levels. In this build I've already showed you guys me taking down an open world boss on heroic with all directives active. In this gameplay, in the beginning of the video, I showed you guys me using this for the entire Viper League, and that's how I got all my stars during the Viper League. So if we look at that real quick, let's see. Yeah, so I went through all of these with the build, and it worked for everything. I have zero problems with this build, and in fact after this I'll show you guys in the summit how much easier it is even in the summit. This build is a lot of fun to use. I use it solo primarily, but you could definitely use this in a team. It works just as well. In fact, it could probably even work better because I've heard that the Scorpios actually like help each other out. So if you're playing with a crew of all Scorpio builds, it would definitely make things a lot easier. I do want to test this out in the raid because I do know that I've been hearing rumors as well of Scorpio builds in the raid being very fun to use. But this is my first Scorpio build. I remember whenever I was grinding up the season levels to get it, somebody mentioned try it with ongoing directive, so I did. This is my ongoing directive Scorpio PvE build. Quick overview on it. I have 45, I believe, 45% protection from elites, 46. So I have 46 protection from elites. I'm running a 4-piece ongoing directive build with the Vile Mask and Creeping Death as my backpack talent. I think it is a shoe-in for probably one of my favorite PvE builds ever. It feels a lot like John Wick, where as soon as I hit them with my jammer pulse, the vial kicks in. So then it marks all of the enemies where they are, and it starts ticking their armor or their health down because of the Vile Mask. So then by the time I even get to them to shoot them with my Scorpio, they're already down either on armor or on health because I'm running 74% status effects. And the only way to get this higher with the build setup I have is to get a backpack with max status effects. That is the only part on this build that I am lacking, and that's only 1%. So this is with 74% status effects, all reds besides the Vile Mask. And then I'm using that Creeping Death because once I apply a status effect, it goes to all the other enemies, and it's pretty wicked, man, because as soon as you kill one, you go to the next one and they're already ticking down health, because not only did you hit them with the jammer pulse and the vial mask is taking their health and armor down, but then this creeping death also added a status effect to them. And with having 74% status effects, it just really kicks in and just takes chunks out of their armor and health. But yeah, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's start off at the top. So I'm using the survivalist specialization for multiple reasons. Reason number one, I get the incendiary grenade. That's a lot of fun to use, especially in PvE. Number two, I get protection from elites at 10%. So that's already, boom, 10% protection from elites. And then you put a couple protection from elite mods on and you're good to go. Next reason is when I hit my med kit and I'm in a team, it helps heal my team as well. So that's great for, team acquisition. And then, let's see, is there any other reasons I am running? Oh yeah, and every time I get an enemy on a status effect and I'm in a team, all of my teammates get damage buffs to status affected enemies. So everything around this build helps out not only yourself, but everyone around you. Like I said, I've been using this solo just because it's a lot of fun to do, but with some of those speed runs, I would just matchmake and help other people out, and it's even more fun. I think I ran one speed run with an all Scorpio crew, and it was hilarious. I love it. I can't wait to try it out in the raid. But alright, so that was the specialization. Going to the weapons. Obviously, you can't have an ongoing Directive Scorpio build without the Scorpio. So here's the one I'm using. It took me many rolls. When I say many, I mean many rolls just to get max shotgun damage. I've heard a lot of you in the comment section below saying you rolled it, 5-7 times and you got a maxed out one. I've got 2 and I have yet to max out more than 1 attribute. You can see this one I got max damage to armor, but it's just low on everything else. So anyways, the Scorpio I've been using throughout the entire Viper League and everything else has 1 million total damage. That's with max shotgun damage, 11% damage to armor, and 9% crit hit damage. But what makes this weapon so special is the talent Septic Shock. Now Septic Shock, it's shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which will last for 10 seconds. Now increasing your stacks will add different debuffs. So first hit, like it said, venom, so it's poison. It starts knocking away their health. But then by the 3rd shot, you disorient them. By the 6th shot, this is my favorite, it shocks them. So by the time you hit that 7th or 8th shot, you get your damage. But by them getting shocked, it gives you time to reload. So this is what makes this weapon so perfect for PvE. And like I said before, it's like a god mode switch, because you hit that 6th shot. So if you just spam shots at them, hit them with the 6th one, they're shocked. You can hit them with damage and then reload real quick and go at them again. It's pretty much like a little cheat code. I love it. It's so great. And the best part about this weapon is there was nothing special about getting it. All you had to do is level up your seasons. And getting this thing completely changes the game. I love how the entire season, or year 2, it's been all about status effects, armor regen, and skill builds. It's just hilarious to where now we've got like god builds for every one of those sections. It's a lot of fun. Now, for my secondary, a little curveball for you guys, I'm using a Carbine 7. This one's at 100k total damage on the dot with 828 RPMs and a 50 round mag. Mine has max AR damage, 20% health damage, and 4.8 rate of fire. I chose to roll Optimist on here because with that high rate of fire, having Optimist is just a gimme, because you get increased weapon damage just for shooting your weapon. It's pretty much a guarantee. Now for the sidearm, I'm just using the TDI custom. No real reason at all, but I am. This one again, Optimist with max pistol damage, and then you get that skill tier. So I mean, I guess that could help in some way. Maybe with my jammer pulse, I could throw it out and use it with my jammer pulse. I'll just probably claim that I do that. But alright, so those are my weapons. Going to the build itself, I did not roll any armor attributes. So all of you that have to have X amount of armor, this is a little too squishy for you probably. For me it's perfect. I love it, especially with the Scorpio, because if you can just focus in on 1 or 2 enemies at a time, it's a game over. It's perfect. The only problem that I've seemed to have is whenever I focus dogs or chungas, I'll get like rushers hitting me in the back, stuff like that. But besides that, this is a lot of fun, because this creeping death, once I start talking about it, it's like the icing on the cake, the little sprinkles on top with the cherry. Creeping death is a have to have with this build. But starting off with the mask, this is the Vile Mask. Vile Mask is an exotic mask that came from one of the previous seasons. They're all starting to blend in together, so I don't really remember. Now for the attributes, it comes with a skill tier, so you're not able to capitalize on, damage or armor out of this. However, it does come with the status effects and this great talent, Toxic Delivery. So I'm skipping over the hazard protection because it's okay to have as well, but we're really focused in on the status effects in this build. And then I did throw protection from elites on here just for the rushers for the most part, because they will catch you off guard, and having that protection from elites gives you a second to react, shoot them in the face, and go on with your day. Now back to this talent, Toxic Delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff. So think of that like the Pestilence. Once you hit them with a status effect, all of a sudden you can see damage just tick away from them from this debuff. Now the total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage, and it is increased by your status effects attributes. So I am using 74% status effects for my attribute, and 50% of my concussion grenade, that's 1.4 million, so 50% of that is 700,000. So it'll do 700,000 damage over time, and it'll increase whenever I am using high status effects. So there's your Vile Mask. Pretty much a gimme. All you have to do is hit them with a pulse and it will activate Vile. It's a shoo-in. That's all you have to do. Just shoot them with your jammer pulse and all of a sudden all of them are taking damage. So time it right, and not only can you knock out their skills, but you can mess them up as well. And then that kind of goes well with my next part, which is the Creeping Death. So this backpack is a Badger Tough backpack. I use this backpack for the 10% shotgun damage. Obviously, you want that with your Scorpio, and for the Creeping Death talent. So skipping straight to the talent. Creeping Death. Whenever you apply a status effect, it also applies it to all enemies within 8 meters of your target. This is prime. This is perfect, just mwah, perfect. Because a lot of enemies are running at you in groups, and if you can catch them near their spawn area, it's even better. Not only that, but you are spamming shotgun rounds with status effects. So this Creeping Death will proc pretty much instantly. Now the only time that I've had a problem with it not proccing instantly It actually procced for me when I got that 6th shot in, and it shocked all the enemies around me. And it was pretty much perfect because it was just headshots from there, and it was all damage. But yeah, so Creeping Death is a must, especially with Vile and the Scorpio. This thing, it's just magical, I'm telling you. Now this backpack, I told you it's not max status effects, so I'm only at 74%. You could get this build up to 75. And that will not only help out your Scorpio, it'll help out your Vile mask, and it'll help out your ongoing Directive. This build as a whole has complete synergy. The grenade's helping you out, the jammer pulse is helping you out, the pistol could help out your jammer, you've got a revive hive just in case stuff hits the fan, you've got Creeping Death to spread it around all your enemies, and then when that doesn't do it, you hit them with another jammer pulse, and the Vile mask is back at it again. Yeah, and I haven't even gotten to the ongoing Directive part. So yeah, the attributes for this backpack: max weapon damage, 9% status effects, 6.4% headshot damage. I did throw protection on from elites on here to get that 46% total. Now let's go to the ongoing Directive. And first off, ongoing Directive is hard as F to farm. So you have to make sure that you catch it on a good targeted loot day, or just farm your butt off at the summit with it as your targeted loot. Because I have still yet to find a good chest piece, and it's been weeks. So yeah, which goes into my chest piece. Ongoing Directive. Now the ongoing Directive gear set bonuses we get from this build are all of them. Not only that, but I'm running the chest piece, so I get the extra talent that helps amplify this build. But for 2 pieces, you get 15% status effects. For 3, 30% reload speed, and then the 4 piece gives you that talent Rules of Engagement. Killing a status affected enemy will grant you hollow point ammo for your active weapon. Now this hollow point ammo will amplify your weapon damage and apply a bleed on hit. So not only are you getting the status effect to proc instantly, but you also get amplified damage. Now running the chest piece, in my opinion, is a must, because this talent, Parabellum rounds, it increases your hollow point ammo to the Parabellum, and that weapon damage is amplified by 35%. So now you're getting amplified damage up to 35% on top of your shotgun damage that you could get an extra 20% off of once you hit them with the right, number of rounds. Now back to the attributes. 13% weapon damage is the highest I've found for ongoing Directive so far, and I've been farming quite a bit. So 13% is what I get for weapon damage, maxed out status effects, and then protection from elites. You can change these mods to whatever you want, but for me, running speed runs, running the summit, running open world, elites are the main ones that rush that give me a problem. The purple rushers, red rushers, no big deal. They die with 1 hit basically. But sometimes the elite rushers, they'll dip and dodge, have a little bit more armor, and then yeah, give you a little trouble. Now going to the gloves. Ongoing Directive gloves, max weapon damage, max status effects. Knee pads, 14.7% weapon damage, and max status effects. And then the holster, max weapon damage, max status effects. So that's how you basically get your 74%. Just make sure everything is rolled status effects as high as you can, because you do get the 15% from ongoing Directive, and you want high status effects to give you this toxic delivery the most bang for its buck, because it's already hitting pretty hard based off of your concussion grenade damage, but it does stack up with the amount of status effects you have. So you really want to pump that up when using this mask. Now to the skills. I'm running the revive hive just to save myself and others, just in case something happens. And then obviously you want to use the jammer pulse because that procs the vial mask and starts this whole chain reaction. It's a lot of fun. Now going to the stats. These stats are for the Scorpio. 1,005,000 damage with 20% crit chance, 54 crit damage, 71 headshot damage, 11% armor damage. Going to the offensive tab, 82.7 all weapon damage with 40% shotgun damage bonus. So 122.7 damage bonus total when I'm using the Scorpio. As far as the gear talents, remember I am using Creeping Death to help spread the status effects, Parabellum rounds which amplify my weapon damage by 35% when I kill a status affected enemy, and Toxic Delivery. Whenever I put an enemy on a status effect, it also gives them damage over time. It's awesome. Now going to the defensive tab, 726k armor with 330 health. I have 46% protection from elites, 10% explosive resistance, and 18.6 hazard. Now remember, I am watch level 1094, so if you are below 1,000, you might not have as high numbers as myself, but if you have over 1,000 for the watch level, you should be good to go. Just make sure that you maxed out your watch. And that's it, you guys. My Scorpio ongoing directive build with the Vial Mask and Creeping Death. A lot of fun to use. So, like I said, I'll finish this off by going to the summit. I'll just do a couple floors, and we'll go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, how you guys run ongoing directive, how you guys run the Scorpio. And yeah, we'll just go from there. I do have a few more other Scorpio builds to go through, but this one was the first one I tried out and I immediately fell in love. But yeah, guys, let's do some summits.
This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
Now, I have listened to you guys in the comments. A lot of you just run skill builds for legendaries. I agree, skill builds are amazing up until the hunters. And then you use a DPS build. So a lot of you have been using this for heroic. So I'll do the same thing. So here's heroic with 3 directives. Hope you guys enjoy it. I do love the elevator music. You can see my targeted loot is still ongoing directive. Need a better chest piece, man. Alright, let's see how this goes. I didn't get rogue agents. That's a bummer. Ooh, I've got no medkits. Alright. Try it out.
Hostiles incoming.
Okay, a little ambush. Nothing crazy. So, Vial. You can see they're all getting hurt.
Serious trauma detected.
And one's to my left, behind me.
Yeah, I got it.
You could see all of his armor was already gone because of the Vial Mask. That's how lethal this Vial Mask gets, with status effects. Alright. Should be the end of this part. Alright, next part. Let's see what happens here. Not bad. Let's do another floor just to see. I've got some hollow points now, so.
Active terminal detected.
Let's hunt! The division just serves the system. Take the pain! Just wounded!
Terminal infiltrated. Hostage situation nearby. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
Oh no, what'd I die from? Man, we're blowing through these floors pretty fast. I guess we could do another one. Why not? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you guys would run the Scorpio. This is just really high status effects with ongoing Directive and the Vial Mask. And to help spread the status effects, I use Creeping Death. But we'll do one more floor and then I'm out.